in this video, we are going to be taking a look at what is the different ways that you can get clients into your business and basically start the sales process with. So for example, how to get a client in to book a free consultation with you or a free estimate or a free quote and so on. How do you get prospects from outside in the world into your pipeline so you can start the sales process with them? So basically what we've seen in the past happen is usually there are just three ways to do it. I'll quickly run through at the end what I've used and what we use currently, as well as we have done almost every one of these and have experience in most of them. But there are some of these that are superior. I will show you which ones to start using if you do have the funds to do it. If you do not have the funds, I will also show you which ones are the best to use. If you are basically just starting out as an entrepreneur and you're looking at the way how to start getting people into your business. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. So usually what we've seen is there is basically three ways to get clients. So the first one that we've seen is basically a one-to-one. So what's one-to-one? One-to-one is where you actually do cold calling. Let's say, for example, you are a social media company. You are cold calling businesses in your local area and asking them if they want to set up a meeting with you. So basically just Googling a lot of the businesses' names, you find basically businesses in your niche which you want to target, and you give those business owners a calls, and you've worked out your sales script. You run through your sales script with them and show them, just quickly tell them how you can help them out. And then the business owner say, yes, let's do a consultation, or yes, come and see me, whatever your process is then next. So basically cold calling. Next one is going to be cold emailing. Very similar, basically sending bulk emails out to a whole bunch of people. So going and running through basically businesses in your local area, getting all the email addresses together, and then sending a bulk email out and asking if people want to do a consultation with you. People will then respond, and you will then set up a consultation and then basically take it from there. All right. Then basically in-person visits. So in-person visits is exactly the same principle. Let's say you have a big mini mall close to you. There's a lot of businesses that you can help out with your marketing strategies. Then the only thing that you do is you stop, you get out, you have your script basically that you know you're going to run through at each business owner, walk into a business. I know this one is very intimidating to do, but basically walk into a business and then ask to see the business owner, and then basically just tell them what you do. And if they are willing to set up a follow-up meeting so you can show them a bit how you can assist their business. Okay? So that's basically one-to-one. So you can think about it like this. You're reaching out to people one at a time. So you give one person a call, you send one person an email, you do one site visit. So it's one-to-one type, I want to say, marketing or outreach. Okay. The next is going to be one-to-many. So that's going to be basically, I want to say, what most big businesses do. So it's going to be, you can start out even with social media and stuff like that. Not all big businesses, but let's get on through it, then I'll explain. So you get social media. So think about it like this. One-to-many. How can I do that? I can make a Facebook post and thousands of people can see that one Facebook post that I made. So I myself is making one post and then many people can see it. So one-to-many principle. So basically social media is a nice one to basically take in consideration for that. If you're doing local, let's say you have a restaurant, TikTok, stuff like that, really great base for that. SEO, search engine optimization. So if you have your website blog correctly set up, you've learned how to do some SEO, and then let's say, for example, in your local area, you rank #1 for lawyers. So then basically it's still one-to-many that you are running that type of system for. Next is going to be paid ads. Very simple. I myself run ads, and then thousands of people see it per day, and that's basically one-to-many. Then you get the traditional types of marketing and outreach, which is, for example, newspapers, billboards, let's say magazine type ads, all that type of stuff. So basically, most of them are one-to-many as well. All right. So next that we have is going to be basically referral/affiliates. So this is where other people bring people into your business. All right. So let's say you have a client and he refers someone to your business to then work with you and start the process. So there's a lot of ways you can do this. This is actually a very powerful method to do. But what you can do there is you can give a commission share. So let's say, for example, you are in, let's say you sell payment processes for restaurants. And then what you can do is you can partner with commercial salespeople that are in that space that already have contacts there. They can then refer asset swaps to you. So basically giving you a number as well and then you can give them a commission share of basically the sale that you're making. All right. So that's a great way to use it, and then basically use affiliates. Another thing that you can do, if people refer your current clients, refer other clients to you, you can always give them a discount. Think about it like this. I sign one person, but they maybe bring 2 or 3 of their acquaintances worth. So is it not worth for me to give them a bit of a discount on their service? Yes, it is. All right. So that's basically how everything works. So let's quickly run through it, what we have done in the past. So the one-to-one is where we started out. So when I started Vessel Media around 6-7 years ago, I was flat broke. I had no money for ads or anything like that, or no marketing. I had money for fuel, and that was it. So basically what I did is I did a lot of cold calling. I would book meetings in my local areas and then go to businesses and then sit down with them. I also tried the cold emailing. I know people that does have success with cold emailing. Personally, I never had success with cold emailing. I'm not a fan of it, so I would not recommend cold emailing. In-person visit is the way I got most of my clients. So basically stopping at a business, getting out of my car, walking into the business, sitting down with the business owner, and showing him quickly how I can help him, or then set up a follow-up meeting where I can then sit down with him for half an hour or so, run him through the system, and then basically make the sale. I got my first client doing this when I was still doing agency models, so I would highly recommend doing in-person visits. In-person visits are the scariest thing you can do in sales. I don't think there's anything worse than doing that. Basically stopping your car, getting out of your car, and then going into the business and selling it. I remember sitting in my car for half an hour and then just psyching myself up and then getting out and then walking into businesses and then asking for basically meetings to sell my product, my service to the business owners. Very intimidating, but the best sales tool you can help yourself if you're starting out as an entrepreneur to do, because you get a lot of people skills. If you're starting out, in-person visits is highly recommended. Cold calling is also a valuable skill, because if you think about it like this, I can only visit so many people in one day. Maybe if it's a big complex, I can maybe do around 20 if the businesses are very close to each other. But cold calling, I can do 100 to 200 calls in a day. So just think about it like that as well. All right. Then what are we doing currently? So currently we do paid ads. Why I do paid ads is because it's fast. I can go and run 1,000 Rand worth of Facebook ads in a day, and we can make sales every day or every 2 days. So I highly recommend running ads if you do have the budget for it. I would just, like we always preach, is just start with Facebook ads if your business model fits that. So Facebook ads is the only way of marketing that we do. We only run Facebook ads in Vessel Media. That's how we grow the business and get clients. So basically starting out with Facebook ads and then basically just running it. But as I said, I started out with one-to-one to starting to get cash flow in. When I had cash flow from my in-person visits and my cold calling, I then moved over to paid ads. To run successful paid ads, you need a minimum of 400 Rand per day if you really want to do big businesses. Remember, I was in the service-based industry. It's a bit different. If you are doing B2C type services, let's say like for beauty salons and so on, you can even get away with running 150 Rand a day in ads. You can get amazing results. We have a few business beauty clients, and they get exceptional results with very, very low ad spend. So you can do it. There's no reason for you not to do it. If you have a beauty salon or any type of B2C system, or doing like nails, hair, or anything like that in a local area, run 150 Rand a day ads. You will not regret it. We have seen, to be honest with you, it's the easiest ads ever to run. Just keep that in mind if you have one of those businesses. But if you're doing professional type businesses, B2B type services, 400 Rand a day, that's going to be a really good base for you to start off with. If you are doing national type ads, like I did, but if you're doing local ads, you can bump that down to around 250 Rand a day. You will be okay if you're doing just local. All right. So I would recommend ads, Facebook ads. Best way to do it. Exactly like on one of our courses that we provide is basically the Facebook lead generation course. That's the way we would do it. Just running with Facebook lead generation ads, nothing else. Just lead generation ads. All right. Okay, that's basically it. Then also we do referrals and sometimes affiliate type stuff. So we have done affiliates in the past where we've partnered with some businesses. We do get a lot of referrals, yes. But at the moment where we are in Vessel Media, we put a lot of emphasis on paid ads. We have goals that we want to reach here. before we really develop this system. But we do have a referral program. For example, if someone does refer more than 2 clients at our agency side, we will usually give them the month for free. They will not have to pay for basically the services that we provide them a month free. All right, so we do have this in place just in case people do want to do it. We do talk to our clients and ask them for referrals, or are they willing to give a referral? And then basically if people sign, we'll give them a discount. Okay, so we do have this, but this is not our primary method of growth. It's paid ads. Okay. All right, guys, that's basically it. I just want to leave you guys with one thing. If you guys are getting started with this, or your business has been running for a while, there's a rule I got from a guy named Alex Ormozy when I started out a few years back that I think truly changed my life when I got started. So usually I ran around 400 Rand a day in ads, got really good, I did really well for myself and so on, but I never got to the next level. Same with cold calling, all of that. I usually did around 25 calls a day, maybe less, and so on. So what I saw, if you want to get massive growth that you do not recognize your business within 6 months, is basically do the rule of 100. What that means is if you are doing cold calls, you need to do 100 a day. If you're doing call emails, do 100 a day. In-person visit, it's going to be difficult to do 100 a day, so then switch to cold calling and do 100 a day. You will book meetings if your script is everything is lined up. And you can also think about it like this. If you are not yet experienced and really good at it, if you do 100 of those puppies a day, within 2-3 days, you're going to be an expert. So reps really make a big difference. I want to say on the one-to-one side. On the paid ad side, so usually what they talk about is $100 a day. So what I did is I just went and transformed it basically into $1,000 a day. So we are running 1,000 Rand in paid ads a day, and we are getting exceptionally good results. And we've been doing this for a few years now already, that we've been doing $1,000 a day. Really, really amazing results that we've seen and when we run campaigns on this, because you immediately see if something is wrong. You immediately make changes, because if 1,000 Rand a day flies out of your account, you are going to monitor that thing like a hawk to make sure everything works perfectly every day. So that's usually what we see is if we spend 1,000 Rand a day, we put a lot of effort into those ads. We keep an eye on them like we aren't doing anything else, and we have no other things in our lives. So I would highly recommend using the rule of 100. If you're running ads, do 1,000 a day. If you can basically do that, you will make your money back, because you will learn how to run ads very, very fast. All right. That's something I want to leave with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more type of content like this, please make sure to let us know, and we will happily go and work with you guys and make some stuff on topics that you guys recommend. All right. I hope you guys have a lovely day.